If money feels like a source of stress, shame, or avoidance, this practice is for you. Hey there, I'm Anna, and this is part 3 of my Wealth Energetics series. Here on this channel, we explore how to redesign your life from the inside out through sovereignty, intuition, wealth, and aligned action. This video is about building a gentle but ongoing relationship with your money. It's building a soft place to land and a ritual to return to. Think of this as your weekly money date. Light, intentional, and sacred in its own way. Now, this is not about budgeting and spreadsheets, even though it can be part of the practice. It's not even about you being good with money. It's about connection, because just like in any relationship, your relationship with money needs care. Not pressure, not perfection, just presence. This weekly check-in helps money stop feeling like this huge, overwhelming thing that you're avoiding. And instead, it starts to feel like something you can meet with curiosity and self-trust. You don't have to do this every Sunday at 10 a.m. You don't even have to call it a ritual. But I promise you, when you do this consistently, it's going to feel like coming home. It's going to feel like you're being resourced. What the practice is, think of this as a low pressure date to nourish your relationship. It's like checking in with a friend that you care about. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be on your couch, it could be in the bed, it can be in your office. What really matters is the energy that you bring. This isn't about fixing anything. This is about staying in relationship with what is. So let's build our weekly money date. This is what it looks like for me, but you can, take or leave whatever feels right for you. And you can even add things, follow your intuition, trust yourself. But I'm going to guide you through what it looks like for me. The first thing I do is I create a soft, safe place to do this work. I like to signal to my nervous system, to my spirit, to my energy that this is a safe space. And I can do this in a lot of different ways. I personally follow my intuition. Sometimes it's going to be clear the space. Sometimes it's going to be bring a candle, maybe a crystal. And sometimes it's just taking a few breaths in and out, nice and slow, landing in my body and just creating this beautiful safe space. I also like to add sound to this. So sometimes it's going to be something like a solfeggio frequencies that has the energy of abundance, but sometimes it's going to be my favorite hip hop classics playlist. Again, I trust myself. I let my intuition lead when it comes to the vibe. Then I drop into gratitude. And this is not forced gratitude. It's not like pretend, performative. It is just dropping into gratitude for the fact that I'm doing this work, for the fact that I have come a long way. I definitely YOLO'd a lot when I was younger, and I did not pay attention to my money. I avoided it. I wasted it. I did a lot of things that definitely weren't in alignment with what I said I wanted at that time. And so I drop into gratitude instead of shame. I drop into gratitude for like, oh, look how much I've grown. Look at where I am now. Like, I'm taking the time to do this. Past me never did this. They would have never wanted to do this. So I drop into gratitude. I know that sometimes it can feel hard, especially if a specific aspect of your life doesn't feel like it's going well, to drop into gratitude. So I've practiced this before and it really works. Instead of dropping into gratitude about the thing that you're working on, you can just drop into gratitude about anything else. Maybe it's dropping into gratitude that you have a roof over your head, or dropping into gratitude that you have, a glass of water that is like quenching your thirst, dropping into gratitude that you're able to use your legs, anything. And the energy of gratitude is still coming into the space, which is the most important part. The next step is that I check my accounts gently. I don't do this in a overly obsessive, frantic, panicky way, in a gentle way, just observing, not shaming, not judging. I just notice what came in, maybe from where it came in, what went out, maybe where it went out. And I do this with clear eyes, no shame, no spiral. If I notice that I'm starting to spiral, I stop. I take a few breaths in. Maybe I stand up and stretch a little bit. Maybe I sip on some water. Maybe I, move to whatever music is playing. Then I come back and I continue. The next step is I track without judgment. So here I start to jot down notes, see if I notice any patterns, and I remind myself that all of this that I'm, tracking and witnessing is data. It's not a verdict. It doesn't define me. It doesn't define my worth. It's just data. I basically let the data reveal what it wants to show me. Again, not judging, not making a story out of it. Just let it communicate to you and just notice, what is it telling you? Is it trying to tell you something about your goals? Is it trying to tell you something about your lifestyle? Just let it communicate. In the next step, I asked myself, what is one way that I can love money more this week? Maybe it's canceling an unused subscription. Maybe it's saying thank you when I spend. Maybe it's resting instead of numbing. Maybe it's being less rigid with money, or maybe a little bit more disciplined. And that one thing that came up, I try to lean into it as an intention for the following week. Then I close the practice, sometimes with a hand on my heart, sometimes with blessing my accounts, sometimes just by saying, I'm proud of you, Anna. If you want to go deeper with this work and not just touch your numbers, but truly reset your energetic relationship with money, this is something that I guide my private clients through inside of my Wealth Energetic Mentorship. We build both a weekly money date ritual, but we also build a deeper reset ritual that they return to quarterly. And I've been feeling into possibly creating something that can guide you in building your own personalized money ritual, something you can come back to again and again. Not just a worksheet, but a grounded, nervous system aware reset. If that's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. Your feedback will help shape what I create next. For now, start with this weekly practice. Consistency builds safety and depth builds transformation. If this video spoke to you in any way, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you relate to money right now and what your practice looks like. And if you missed the first 2 videos in the Wealth Energetics series, I'm going to put the links in the description so you can definitely check those out. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to see you next time. And remember, you're not behind, you're right on time. Bye.